everyone, welcome to chapter Polynomial. We are here today to discuss your multiple choice question from this chapter. Our first question for discussion is question number 1, the degree. Okay, it is degree of the polynomial whose graph is, so you can see already the graph is plotted there. You have to find out the degree of the polynomial. You know the degree of the polynomial, that is the highest power the particular polynomial is having. So here you can see it's given 2, option A is 2, option B is greater or equal to 3, option C is 1 and option D is not known. You can see here it cannot be 2. ये आपका 2 नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि जो आपका ग्राफ है वो 2 से ज्यादा पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट कर रहा है. Then it cannot be 1 because in case of 1 it will intersect the x-axis at one point only. Not known भी नहीं होगा ये आपका क्योंकि इसने प्लॉट दिया है, ग्राफ दिया है और आपके पास वैल्यू भी है. So the option is greater equal to 3. Just understand why it is greater equal to 3 because here it is touching the x-axis. So here you can have 2 zeros. अगर यहाँ पे आपका 2 zeros है तो ये आपका 1, तो 2 plus 1 आपका कितना हो गया 3. In the same way, here you can have more than 2 also. If it is more than 2, then if you will add the another one, then obviously the degree of the graph can be more than 3 also. For this, your option B will go with the question. The second part of the question says, from the graph of the above polynomial, the number of zeros of fx. आपको मालूम है नंबर ऑफ जीरोस जब आप fx के वर्कआउट करते हैं तो आप क्या चेक करते हैं कि जो आपका ग्राफ है वो x एक्सिस को कितने पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट कर रहा है. लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड दिस. आई एम गोइंग टू रब दिस फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन सो दैट वी मे गेट सम स्पेस टू वर्क आउट. कैन सी हियर द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन वाज रिगार्डिंग द डिग्री ऑफ द ग्राफ and your second question is regarding the zero of the same graph. अब आप देखिए अपने पास ये this is your one graph. In the second one and this is the third. So you can see here all these graph, okay, in all these 3 cases this is of highest degree 3. यहाँ पे highest degree 3 है पर अपने पास एक 0 है. Here we are having 3 and here we are having 2. So our cubic polynomial can have at most 3 zeros. From the graph it is clear that it is having how many zeros? 2, because you can see this is one point and this is the another point. Similarly, you know about the quadratic polynomial. A quadratic polynomial, if it intersects the x-axis at exactly 2 points, then it is having 2 zeros. Otherwise, when it touches the x-axis, it is having 1 0. And when it does not intersect the x-axis, then it is having no zeros. That means a quadratic polynomial can have at most 2 0. At most का मतलब होता है ज्यादा से ज्यादा. मैक्सिमम आपके 2 हो सकते हैं. इसका मतलब आपका 1 भी हो सकता है और आपके zeros नहीं भी हो सकते. So these are the different situation you should know when you are doing the analysis of any graph for the number of zeros. So here you can see that from this, for this graph, the number of zeros is your 2. Moving on to the another one, that is question number 3. I am going to rub this question number 2. You can see here for question number 3 it is said if alpha and beta be the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, it is given that 2x square plus 5x plus 1. This is our quadratic polynomial. Then value of alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. So we are here with the option -2, -1, 1 and none of these. Let us see here. Alpha plus beta will be, your alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. So we are here with this value is -5 upon 2 and your alpha beta is c upon a. So this is 1 upon 2. So when you keep here 1 upon 2, you get -4 upon 2 and this is equal to -2. So we are having which option? That is -2, A. आपका जो थर्ड आंसर होगा वो आपका ए होगा. ऑलवेज इन एमसीक्यूज क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू राइट ए बी सी डी इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग द आंसर चिल्ड्रन. नाउ वी आर मूविंग ऑन टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. In our question number 4, if alpha and beta be the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, so it is 2 minus 3x minus x square. When you write, it will be minus x square minus 3x and plus 2. So value of a is -1, value of b is -3 and value of c is 2. Okay. What we are supposed to work out? We are supposed to work out alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta, the value is minus b upon a. So this is minus and here it is -3. What is a? -1. So here the answer should be -3. So you can see here option A is 2, option B is 3, option C is 1 and option D is none of this. So obviously since our answer is -3, तो हमारा कौन सा ऑप्शन होगा? आपका D. इस तरीके से आपको क्वेश्चन के लिए एक रफ कॉलम बना के एमसीक्यूज में डायरेक्टली विच यू कैन डू in a very quick way and you can work out for the answer. So the answer for the question number 4 is D, that is none of these. Now we are here with a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are -3 and 4 is. So you know children how the quadratic polynomial are formed when the zeros are given, that is k x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. Okay. Now let us see here, it is -3 and 4. So it will be x square. You know when you add this -3 plus 4x and -3 into -4 is -12. So this is k and here it is x square minus x minus 12. Now let us check the option. You cannot have this option. A आपका नहीं हो सकता because the value of 12 is positive. Come to the second one. Your second option cannot be there because here x and 12 both are positive. Then we are having none of this. Let us see the third option, option C. Option C में अगर हम k की वैल्यू हाफ ले लें, you can see here if I take the value of k as half, then what it becomes? X square minus x minus 12. Just see here, it will become x square upon 2 minus x upon 2 minus 6. So with this you have understood that for the question number 5, your option C is the correct answer. Now for question number 6, it's a theoretical question. A real number alpha is called a zero of the polynomial fx if f alpha is equal to -1, f alpha is equal to 1, f alpha is equal to 0 and none of this, this condition will work out. If suppose fx is given x plus 2 and if I ask you to find out the value for -2, so what f minus 2 will give you? -2 plus 2 and that is equal to 0. So what is the -2 is known as your zero of the polynomial. In the same way it is said that for any polynomial fx, alpha is a 0. So which condition will be satisfied? F alpha is equal to 0. Now our last question, if the zeros of quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. It's given. It is having equal zeros. Then c and b have the same sign. C and A have the same sign, C and B have the opposite sign, and C and A have the opposite sign. Just understand this. If this is the equation x square minus 4x plus 4, you can see that this can be written as x minus 2 the whole square, and in this case you will be having both the zeros as 2. तो अगर आपके क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल का जीरो इक्वल है तो इम्पोर्टेंट कंडीशन क्या है? यहाँ पे देखिए a है, ये आपका b है और ये आपका c है. इसका मतलब a और c की जो साइन है वो आपकी सेम रहेगी. यहाँ पे a की वैल्यू आपकी कितनी है? 1. दैट मींस साइन, एक्चुअली हमें साइन चेक करना, तो a की वैल्यू यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव है और ये आपका c है, ये भी आपका क्या है? पॉजिटिव है. दैट मीन्स अगर कोई भी पॉलिनोमियल ax स्क्वायर प्लस bx प्लस c के फॉर्म का है जहाँ पे c आपका नॉट इक्वल टू 0 है और अगर इसके इक्वल जीरोस हैं, देन वी विल गो विद द ऑप्शन B. That means A and C have the same sign. So in this way you have to practice your MCQs for chapter 2 polynomial. Thank you.